Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm WoWcrendor, and welcome to another episode of World of Crendor, where you email questions into worldofcrendor@gmail.com, and they might get answered on this show, which is now on, like, episode 17. We've been doing this for a while, so email in those questions, okay? Okay. First question. Hello, Crendor. My question is in regards to the new talents in Mists of Pandaria. I play the class of a mage, and my personal views of our future talents are not good. I was wondering, what are your views on Blizzard's new talent restructuring? Thanks! Kazus of Uldaman. Well, I put up a video of the new talents, like, right when it came out. I mainly looked over the priest ones. I'll put a link to that video of me looking over the priest ones, although I believe they got updated and changed, so not everything will be the same. Granted, I don't think priests got changed that much, but I think it's good and bad, because I think they finally figured out that, like, the talent tree is a flawed system, because people are gonna do the same specs. Like, what do you do when you're like, oh, I want to raid? What do people tell you to do? Not like, hey, make the best build you think you can build. They're like, no, go look up the best build and do that. Like, you have to do that. And that kind of takes, like, the whole customization and fun out of it. And I think that's what they're trying to add back here. But the main thing I don't like is when you level up, you don't get talent points, which maybe that's, like, a stupid thing to not like, or, like, find the worst thing about this change. But I really, like, when I level up, I, like, get really excited. I'm like, yeah, I got a talent point. But then, even now, like, when I don't get a talent point when I level, I'm kind of like, oh, I didn't get a talent point. So, I mean, but I guess you'd get used to it, because like, you'd get one every 15 levels or whatever it is, instead of, like, every 3 levels and then every 5. Like, I don't know. I don't even know how the current system works. It's all over the place. And I think it's a good change. I think they're just trying to, if you look at the talents, they seem like things you don't really need to, like, do well in a raid, or do well in PvP, or even if PvP happens, like, it seems like there might actually be a choice. Like, maybe if you like to play this way, you can pick this talent, and if you like to play this way, you can pick this talent. So I'm interested in it. I think it's a good, I think this is the type of thing they needed, just cutting out all the, like, crit damage bonuses and attack crap, and just, like, getting straight to the, here's some fun abilities you might think will blah, 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 they might help benefit your playstyle. So I think it's good. Okay? Okay. Now for the next question. I want to know what you think of leveling up in MMOs. WoW really changed its style of gameplay. Originally the game was about leveling. It took so long to do, and there were even gear sets for less than max level because it would take you so long to get there. Green Whelp Armor took a whole bunch of whelp scales that barely dropped, but as quests gave less experience than farming, you probably just killed a billion whelps instead of questing anyway. Now it seems to me questing gives way more experience than actually killing mobs, and I see people laser focus on the quest goal, and they go out of their way not to fight anything because it's wasted time. But all that doesn't matter, because now leveling seems to be done only at 85. I think he means 80 to 85. People spend way more time getting a few eye levels than, oh, he means 85 eye leveling than getting a character from 1 to 60. Heirloom gear and Recruit a Friend Blizzard seems to be saying that part of the game is unimportant to me. Do you think Blizzard should do away with the whole character leveling concept, because it seems to be only a barrier to people before the eye leveling phase? And I don't see a name, so I don't think you put your name. So anyway, do you think Blizzard should do away with the whole character leveling concept? No. And it's because the character leveling concept, they've sped it up already a lot, because you have to get more levels. Like, back with 1 to 60, 60 was max levels, so obviously, and the game just came out, so nobody's experienced this. Then with 70, you know, it's kind of like an expansion, but once they hit Wrath, that's when they started making everything else easier, because that's 1 to 80 now, so it's kind of like somebody's gonna look at that and be like, oh, MG, my friends are 80, and I want to be 80. So then once you hit 85, and Cataclysm comes out, they're all like, hey, we need to nerf everything, because if the leveling speed stays the same as it used to be, it's literally gonna take you a long time to get where their current content is. And they want people to get to the current content. That's the whole concept of expansions, because that's what's making the game fresh and new. And I guess for Cataclysm, you can consider like 1 to 60 expansion content. I say that in quotes, since they actually did revamp things, but they didn't actually change or like add new features to all that. They just, as I've said before, painted over the old car. So it's, but you need that leveling because that helps the player like learn the class, and it also helps you just get used to like game mechanics. And granted, you know, maybe this is like your 4th character or something, but even then I think I actually enjoy leveling. So I mean, I don't think I'd want them to take it out and just like give us 85s like automatically. Like, I don't know. It seems like you're taking a whole chunk of the game and just like throwing it away. Like, there's a lot of people that actually do enjoy leveling, and that's why they do level alts and they, you know, make twinks and stuff. So I mean, I don't think it'd be a good idea to remove the leveling concept. That's why other games use it as well, because I think it helps you learn the class that you're playing. Granted, I don't know. Granted, I don't know. Okay? Okay. Now for the LOL question, which is kind of like a mixture of a LOL and WoW question, but mainly LOL. Dear WoWcrendor, I was wondering what you thought about playing video games with your partner, especially online ones such as WoW and LOL. I recently got my girlfriend into LOL and she really likes it, but she has only been playing co-op versus AI because she doesn't want people to lose because she is on their team, and co-op versus AI is a way of doing this. The community in LOL would not be very new player friendly, and if we are playing together she might get killed and the people rage at her and then I defend her even though she did the wrong thing. Back to my question, is it a good idea to bring your partner into games like LOL and WoW and play with them when there is a lot of community hate towards new players? Don't stop making funny videos, your fan Silver. Well, Silver, let me talk about your conundrum here. I like that word, conundrum. It's like a smart people way of saying problem. Makes you sound smart. Anyway, I think WoW is definitely... They're kind of different. WoW is definitely the game you would want to play with her, because WoW, you don't really have to interact with that many people. Like, if you really don't want to, when you first start playing, you don't have to interact with people. Like, you can run dungeons, or you could, you know, just quest, and you can literally just quest 1 through 85 and not talk to anyone, and, you know, you could do recruit a friend and you can play with her, and then that's what she said. And I mean, I think WoW is just a more casual game. Like, when I play WoW, I don't really even get mad. Like, I'll be playing WoW and just, it's almost like a relaxing time, unless it's like a hardcore raiding environment or PvP. But like, when I play WoW, I tend to be kind of like chill. I'm just like, yeah, maybe I'll do an instance, you know. The other day I was like trolling some guy in an instance, and I was just like, whatever. Like, I even told him, I'm like, dude, I'm trolling you, and he is just like, so that was fun. Anyway, that's off topic. But LOL is an entirely different thing, because you have to jump into it right away, instead of kind of like going through the whole learning of the game. It's kind of just like, bam, you're on a 5-player team. You're part of the team. If you don't do your part well, we will be angry at you because you could cost us the game. So I mean, LoL is a much more competitive environment than WoW, and that's why it's a lot more stressful. And LoL is definitely not the game you would want to play together, because there's a lot of rage that definitely would be happening. And I mean, that happens with like everyone and their friends. Like you see people, I do it with my friends. Like you have friends that do bad, and you don't want to yell at them because they're like your friend. So you're like, you know. But I think, to answer your question, WoW, you should play WoW with her. You should not play LOL with her. Okay? Okay. Now for the first random question. Hey Crendor, I was just wondering, while making your How to Win at Pugs video, did you ever think that the Go guy would be such a huge success? I personally find the way you use him in your videos really funny. Keep up the fantastic work. Sincerely, JR. Well, funny story behind this. I don't know if I've told it before. I probably have told it before because I like telling my stories a lot and repeating them because I think they're awesome, but you'll listen anyway. So, back when I made How to Win at Pugs, I actually got the idea for the Go guy on a forum, like the old WoW forums. I was browsing them and someone was like, I hate the person that says go all the time. So I was like, oh, that'd be really funny to do, like just someone yelling go, because it's kind of like you over-dramatize the situation, which makes it funny. So, I did that, and then, as I was making the movie, I was about to render it, and then I forgot that the Go guy clip wasn't even in it. So I was about to render and upload that video without the Go guy in it, but luckily I was browsing the files, and I saw the Go guy I recorded, and I was like, oh, I forgot to put that in, and then I put it in, and so that's probably a really good thing that happened to me, because that made that movie really popular. And I think it's almost at 1 million views. Let's get it to 1 million views. We can do it. I have one video over 1 million, and it's the unreleased Cataclysm trailer. So yeah. It'd be nice to have 2 videos over 1 million views. I tried doing like a fake Urkel laugh, but that didn't really turn out that well. Don't care. That's the Go guy story. Actually, that's not the Go guy story. That's a video I made. You can go search it, because I'm not making another plug to a video, because I've already like plugged something in this video, and people are gonna be like, wow, Crendor, why you plug everything? Okay, okay. And the final question. Hey Crendor, you use your Billy character a lot. How about you tell us about his classic gear? It looks very cool. And another person that doesn't put their name, so I cannot credit you to your question, but you would know what your question is because you asked it. Anyway, my Billy character has level 60, like, vanilla WoW gear still, and I was just like, I'm not gonna level him ever. So, I think I leveled him, like, to 60.5, and I got, like, a couple things from Outlands, but, like, not really that much. And, yeah. I mean, if you want to, I'll show his gear in the video right now, like, there we go, there's his gear. I'm gonna scroll over everything. Oh wow, look at that, that's some crazy gear. Oh man, look at, oh, that's a cool armor piece. I sure wish I had that. Oh look at that, that's pretty cool as well. Yay. I don't even know what I'm showing right now, but I'm commentating about it. And that's that. And that's it for this episode of World of Crendor. If you have a question, you can email it into worldofcrendor@gmail.com, and it may get answered on the next episode of this show. Okay? Okay. See ya.